can always start again. So you gotta enjoy it while it lasts, 'cause these are the best days that we have. 'Cause in this life you can't go back, so you gotta enjoy it while it lasts. I'll revel in this moment as the rain comes pouring down. I know that I'll make it out this fucking town. I can see beyond the mountains, blue horizons all around.
A great Tommy sleep out. I will be doing a great Tommy sleep out on the 7th of March in Newport on the Isle of Wight. But before I get into it, does anybody on the Isle of Wight remember these two locations? Anybody on the Isle of Wight remember this location? So you can go this way, off towards the wreck, that way off to Sainsbury's, that way up to West Street and all that lot. And there used to be, up this little blocked off area, used to be a really steep slope. And then up there used to be a massive woods with a really creepy abandoned house, and people used to dare each other to go walking up this really, really steep hill and go up into the house at the top, what was abandoned and apparently haunted, down the bottom of town. Second location, right next to the army cadets, top of town by the laundrette. What used to be here, instead of just giant flats, there used to be an extreme play. I can't remember the proper name. So the Great Tommy Sleep Out is a massive charity. They help out so many veterans with different stuff and situations. A lot of the veterans, when they come out of the army, marines, SES, whatever, they don't get trained to have support on how to go into society and how to actually act like normal people, like civilians. So with the charity, the main things they work on is helping with support, how to integrate, should we say, back into society. But then also a lot of them really bad and shameful that a lot of the army, a lot of, you know, veterans, they don't get support by the government when they come out, and they just get left to it, and then they become homeless, not to their own fault. And then I think it's like 6% of homeless people is actually veterans, people who have fighted for us and supported us in ways that you never see. So this charity helps them out by giving them housing, supporting them with clothes, sleeping equipment, bivvies, whatever, even woolly hats. So if you guys feel like you want to help out, even in the slightest, £2, £5, £10, whatever, use the link below and please donate to help out our veterans, because they deserve the best as possible, because they fight for us all the time, every single day. We don't realise it. And, you know, at the moment with flooding and everything happening on the Isle of Wight, they are the sort of people where if it was a serious flood and we needed support, our first responders would come out, and then next it would be the army coming out to help us and support us. And there's so many things they do and we don't think about each single day. So I think it's about time that we help out our veterans, the guys who fight for us. It's time for us to fight for them. To all the people who are nervous about where I was sleeping during the night, this here is your answer. So I'm currently in the back of my car with my hoodie, my sleeping bag and my pillow. So due to risks, obviously, on sleeping on the road with people doing stabbings and attacks and all that lot lately, I have decided, and also because it's raining right now, as you can see outside, there's rain all over the window, that I will finish the night off in my car, in the car park, to be safe, but also so I don't get soaking wet, because I almost fell asleep on the bench, so I'm going to fall asleep here instead. Morning to those who are curious, did I make it all night? I've got my little setup in here, my blanket on the back and pillow, and I made it to the end of the night in the middle of Newport, and I am super tired and super sore neck. But that was the Great Tommy Sleep Out in Newport on the Isle of Wight as rough as it could be.